everybody? It's your boy Razor Ramon the Barber, and I'm back with another fragrance review. Yeah, man, I'm back with another fragrance review. Currently, at the shooting of this video, we sitting at 632 subscribers on the road to 700. So I need y'all to do your boy a favor. Yeah, I need you to do your boy a favor. I need you to like. I need you to share. I need you to comment. And I need you to subscribe. Yeah, man. I need you to do that for your boy. So when we get to 700, we're going to worry about 800. And I'm coming at you tonight with something a little different, but it's still kind of going into the shoe theme that we've been doing lately. And this is 8 fragrances to wear to a business meeting. 8 fragrances for businessmen. However how you want to phrase it, it's business, man, like Hov said. But it's 8 fragrances to wear to a business meeting or anything dealing with like business. And before we hop into those 8 fragrances, y'all know how we do on the channel. Pour up a little something. She couldn't get that to focus. Little Peach Crown Raw. Me being a barber, man, I cut a lot of people who are, businessmen. They always ask about fragrances and things like that. Here you go. So more than likely, I'm gonna do a part 2 because I didn't want to make this video too long. So I kept it as short, sweet, 8. All right, we're gonna hop right into the first fragrance. And the first fragrance that we're gonna do is Ralph Club. Ralph Club. Let me see this real quick. Let me see. There we go. There we go. Ralph Club. This is real nice, real pleasant, real smooth, not too offensive. Kind of a crowd pleaser. Got some lavender. Got some woods. Soft, spicy. Kind of got some a little freshness, a little sweet fruitiness to it. Top notes are, let's see, sage, lavender, Virginia cedar, and vetiver. So this is not a real deep note breakdown. And I'm starting to notice that a lot of fragrances company don't put all their notes that they doing into the fragrance. But to my nose, man, I get some citrus, some type of citrus in here. Some is giving it that a little fruitiness. You definitely get that lavender. You definitely get the smoothness of that Virginia cedar and that vetiver. That vetiver is not like a hard vetiver. I know this is a few fragrances that I picked that had vetiver in it because to me vetiver is just kind of elegant. It's kind of unique. The different fragrances that they can be placed in and the different vibes it can give off. But this definitely a crowd pleaser. Definitely can win over colleagues and get some compliments. And that's Ralph Club by Ralph Lauren. All right, next fragrance we're gonna hop into. We actually have 2 from this house back to back. And like I was saying, I'm like heavy on the vetiver. In this Banana Republic Linen Vetiver. Linen Vetiver. This is like an aromatic, fresh, real bright linen. Vetiver. Citrus, aromatic, a little earthy, woodsy, a little green, some floral notes, powdery with musk and iris in it. Top notes are bergamot, petitgrain, and cardamom. Mid notes are iris, water jasmine, and base notes are vetiver, musk, oak moss, crystal, amber. This is a smooth citrus with some floral notes in it. Real airy vetiver, not like a thick, deep, rich, dense vetiver like Terre de Mez or some of your other vetiver fragrances. This is a nice wearable vetiver, and I guess because of the linen in it that makes it kind of poppy, kind of aromatic, almost like you ever pour a drink, like a citrus drink, like Sprite or Sierra Mist, something like that, and the pop fizz that you get off the top after you pour a drink before the acid or whatever settles down, that poppy fizz vibe that you get. This kind of what you get with the vetiver in here, man. And I would subscribe it to the bergamot and the cardamom, giving it that fizzy aromatic spice, man. This is nice. This is a real wearable vetiver. If you want to break into vetiver, I would suggest that you start with something like this. And that is Linen Vetiver by Banana Republic. All right, next fragrance we're gonna hop into is none other than Vintage Green by Banana Republic. Get that to focus. Vintage Green by Banana Republic. This is green citrus, spicy, aromatic, fruity, floral. Top notes, you're gonna have green leaves, bergamot, and mandarin orange. So you get that real citrus up top with a little greenery. Almost like greens, like plants that be outside, like your house, like sticker bush browse. The plants that be having like the little red berries on it, real green, earthy green, those type, mixed with like that bergamot lime vibe with the citrus mandarin orange, a sweet mandarin orange, man. But the star player in this fragrance, when it starts to move into the middle notes, and it starts to separate itself from the top notes, is that green tea and that fig. Those two compared together, man, makes this a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. So in the middle notes, you got green tea, fig, jasmine, and magnolia. And in the base notes, you got vetiver, musk, and cedar. The mid to the dry down is where this fragrance really starts to shine. That green tea give it a real Lipton green tea airy pop vibe, man. This is real aromatic with the sweet from the fig helping that green tea just kind of capture people's attention and just be real alluring, man. I really love this fragrance. That's Vintage Green 78 by Banana Republic. All right, next fragrance we gonna hop into. Y'all know it's a crowd pleaser, man. Ain't too much to say about this. Ain't already be said. Dylan Blue by Versace. Dylan Blue by Versace. And this is Ambroxan Beast, man. Amber, citrus, fresh, spicy, musk, aquatic, woodsy. Got some smoke to it. Man, this is beautiful, man. This is definitely a crowd pleaser. This is a blue true fragrance, man. Top notes are bergamot, water notes, grapefruit, fig leaf. Mid notes are ambroxan, black pepper, patchouli, violet leaf, papyrus. Base notes are incense, musk, tonka bean, and saffron. And the dry down, you get this smokiness. The smokiness starts to creep up probably 10-15 minutes into the fragrance, and it's kind of just lasts the whole entire duration of the fragrance. But you get that ambroxan and that black pepper, man. And the black pepper to me just kind of just separates this fragrance from a lot of other fragrances. It's a nice spice, thick black pepper, man. Amazing black pepper mixed with that patchouli. Then you got steroids, aka ambroxan, just to get this fragrance another man. This is a dope fragrance, man. When they smell you, when you walk into this business meeting, you're gonna smell like shmoney. You feel me? You're gonna smell like real deal businessman that you bought your business. You know, you got your briefcase. You know, you got your suit together. You know, you just haircut, beard trim, whatever the case may be, dressed to the nines, man. Ready to nail this report or, you know, presentation, whatever it is that you present, man. This is gonna help you be on top of your A game, and that is Versace Dylan Blue. All right, next fragrance we're gonna hop into is from the house of Coach, and it's Coach Blue for Men. Coach Blue for, there we go. Coach Blue for men. Citrus, ozonic, aromatic. Got some amber to it, a little sour, but this is a nice fragrance, man. Nice blue fragrance. Put you in the mind of a Nautica type vibe, but just a little bit more sophisticated. Top notes are lime, absinthe, whatever that word is. I don't know what it is. It's almost like a beverage, a liquor, a tonic, a gin type vibe. Middle notes are ozonic notes and black pepper. Again, man, that black pepper just give these blue fragrances some spice, some kick. Dry down is cedar and amber, so it's a little piney, but you get the smoothness and the creaminess of that amber to kind of turn the pine vibe and stop it from being so earthy. But that black pepper, man, you get through the duration of this whole fragrance, man. This is a nice blue fragrance, man. Different from Dylan Blue, not as dense, not as thick. This is a little bit more aromatic, but nevertheless, man, a nice fragrance that is pleasing to the nose. You'll be surprised how many people love Nautica Blue or Nautica Voyage. I think a lot of times we as frag heads, we get caught up in the name and we get caught up in the price, when people who not really into fragrances like that, they just want to smell good. And you'd be surprised, man, how many people make 6 figures a year and they enjoy affordable fragrance. I'm telling you, man, I cut a lot of these people hair, man. They make 6 figures a year and they love affordable fragrance because they spend money elsewhere. Yeah, they might have a Benz, they might have a condo, they might spend their money on clothes, but when it comes to fragrances, man, a lot of them not trying to break the bank. And this is one of these fragrance, Coach Blue, that doesn't break the bank and it smells good. All right, next fragrance we gonna hop into. It's a blast from the past and it comes from the house of Cartier. A lot of people pronounce it Cartier, but you know, I'm country, we say Cartier. And this Pasha Cartier. Pasha Cartier. Let me get that to focus. There we go. And it's like a barbershop fougere type vibe. Fire hydrant. Aromatic, woodsy, lavender, some green in it, a little earthy, soft spice in it. Not real spice, thick spice like a black pepper or something like that. It's almost like a white pepper, a pink pepper, dyed pepper, if you will. Lavender, mink, caraway, anise, and mandarin orange in the opening. Coriander, Brazilian rosewood in the middle, oak moss, sandalwood, patchouli, and labdanum in the dry down. This is a barbershop fougere, man. I think after the haircut, when the barber put that powder on you in that green bottle and that green alcohol, it's just real pleasant, nice to smell. You get some coolness from that mint leaf, almost like a spearmint, but it mixed with the lavender, so it's a hope to the spearmint. It's not minty as hell, but you pick up on the mint, but you got the spices from the caraway and the anise and a little bit of the mandarin orange just to sweetness this up, just to sweeten this opening up a little bit to go with that lavender. You get a little bit of rosewood in the middle when it starts to dry down. You get some earthiness from the oak moss, a little sweetness from the sandalwood, and the patchouli and labdanum to finish it off. This is a nice fragrance, man. I think this fragrance came out in the 80s or the 90s. Let me look. 1992, this fragrance came out in 92, man. Still doing the thing to this day, man. And that's Pasha Cartier. It's the EDT, man. It's the EDT. All right. Next two fragrances left from the house of Dunghill, and it's none other than Dunghill Icon Racing. Dunghill Icon Racing. Put the top on there for you so you can see it. Done Here Icon Racing. It's the green bottle, man. This is a dope fragrance, man. Citrus, aromatic. Man, got some spiciness to it. White florals, lavender, a little powdery too, man. This is a dope fragrance, man. Grapefruit, cardamom, and bergamot in the opening. Citrus heavy, but you got some cardamom in it to kind of thicken it up a little bit. Orange blossom, lavender, and the kick from the pepper in the middle notes. Musk, garlic wood, and vetiver on the dry down, man. This is a fragrance that a lot of people don't talk about, but it's a fragrance that screams business, well put together. I guarantee you, most people ain't gonna know what you're wearing because it's not a hype beast, but it smells delightful. It has just enough gentlemanness to it from the musk and the wood and the vetiver and the pepper, but it has the floralness and citrus enough in it to kind of be pleasing to the nostrils, man. This is a dope fragrance. Done Here Icon Racing. And the last fragrance we're gonna hop into, it need no introduction. It's from the house of Acqua di Gio, or should I say Giorgio Armani, and it is Profumo. Profumo. And this is businessman in the bottle, man. Acqua di Gio always gonna have that mass appeal, that sex appeal, that gentleman vibe. 500. Man, this is nice. Aromatic with some marine vibes, little smokiness to it, citrus, patchouli, spicy. This is a dope fragrance. Again, man, it's crazy how they can put C notes and bergamot at the top, rosemary, sage, and geranium in the middle, and incense and patchouli. Who would have ever thought that incense and C notes would go together? But it does, man. It does. It really does, man. They well blended, well crafted. This is a sophisticated fragrance that screams, look at me, man. I smell good. I'm here to take charge. This is a dope fragrance, man. I really love this fragrance, man. One that can be dressed up or dressed down, but definitely for this setting and a businessman type vibe for a presentation, this gonna do what it do, man. Acqua di Gio by Giorgio Armani Profundo. Profumo, my bad. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking with your boy. We on the road to 700. Thank y'all for the support. As always, until next time, instant transmission.